It's 5 Game Friday. Yeah, I'm doing 5 games every day, but I can still call it 5 Game Friday. Why not? Happy Friday. It's April 22nd, 2022. It's a nice number. And we are going to play 5 word games today. I'm going to start with quordle today. And in quordle, we are solving 4 words at once. And I like to start with 2 of the previous day's answers because when I was starting with 4 of them, well, that way lies disaster. So we're not going to do that anymore. But 2 of them is fine. So I decided on crisp and extra, which, it'll be interesting. Okay, let's see. That is not a lot of information. Here's where I agonize over whether to try another test word or to try to solve one of them. Because actually, I do have a lot of information in that I know about A, E, and I. So O, U, and Y are up for grabs. So is N. Punch? Oh, there's no... Yeah, that could be punch on the bottom right. It's not. It's pouch. Okay. Well, I tested the O and the U, and look, I got a UN on the top left, so we'll go there next. C is at the end. It's tunic. Cool. All right. Now what? Wow. S, N, and O on the bottom left. T, O, and I on the top right. All right, let's think. The T is not first or third on the top right. Could be second, but if it's second, what goes in front of it? It would have to be a vowel, so it would have to be the O or the I. This just doesn't seem likely. It could go fourth. What would go after it if it were fourth? Again, it could be O or I. But the H is used, so, and, well, actually, we don't know about Y yet, do we? Why did I think we knew about Y? Could be a Y. Could be like toity. No, it doesn't start with T. I was thinking like hoity-toity, but I don't even know if that would be accepted. And, oh, the O isn't second, the I isn't third. Okay. And the I isn't fourth, so the chances of it being OI is very close to nil. So I will not look that at all. I'm thinking maybe I, like that, with the T at the end. Oh, that looks good. What would fit there? Divot would fit. Do I try it? I think I'll try it, because that'll give me enough information to work with if it's wrong. Okay, it's not divot, but I do have the correct pattern. And it placed the O on the bottom left and eliminated D and V. Oh my goodness. There's not a lot of letters in that word. S, N, and O. I was going to say it could be Snoop, but there's no P. All right, so what else fits in that word? Let's think. There's no rush. We can be patient. Work this out. Bigot? That might be the only option. Okay, bigot is one option. Can I think of any others before I jump to any conclusions? I'm not a bigot when it comes to words. Words are words. There are other possibilities. Could there be a J in it? Likely not. How about an L? Could be pilot, but there's no P. What about a K? Probably not. I'm going to go with bigot. That feels right. Yeah, okay, good. There's no B or G in the bottom left either. I'm really thinking it's something like that, but what would be the last letter? N could be last. It could be... Oh, O isn't... Okay. Something... O-N? That's probably not... Oh, swoon! Oh, it has to be swoon, right? Yes. Whoa! Sorry about that. I don't know why it was doing that. That messed up my... Oh, you can see it. Okay. So, let's move on. So, symbol. I am going to explain briefly, because we haven't done it in a while. I do have a video that explains it at some point. I try to find that and put that in the description. I noticed today that I have over 100 videos already, so that's pretty cool. If you like my content and haven't subscribed yet, it would really help me out if you hit that red subscribe button and the thumbs up. That tells YouTube to show this video to other people, so that's really the best way to support me is to like and subscribe. Share it if you can. Comment. I love feedback. So, leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought, how you did, whether you like the game or not, and if you have any suggestions for other word games for me to do, because I'm on the lookout. There are tons of them out there, and I really enjoy them. So, symbol is interesting because basically, instead of just telling you red, there's no red. Instead of just telling you yellow, green, or gray for the letter, it gives you a set of symbols, and you have to figure out which symbol means which function. So which symbol means you have this letter in the right place, which symbol means this letter is in the word but in a different spot, and which symbol means this letter is not in the word. And the other twist with symbol is that instead of comparing your guess to the secret word and then assigning the symbols, it compares the secret word to your guess and assigns the symbols. So it's a little bit backward. So as I go, I'll explain what my thought process is, and hopefully it will make sense. It did take me a few times through the game to get the idea of it, but I find it really interesting. It's a little bit of extra brain work, but it's not a lot of extra brain work, so it makes it kind of interesting. I am going to start with stare. One of my pieces of advice for this game is to start with relatively common letters, but all 5 different, and with letters left that you can make a completely different word with completely different letters if you need to. Okay, so we have all 3 symbols represented. We don't know which one's which. Yellow raindrop, orange heart, and blue cross. Now, my strategy is to figure out which one's which, I pick one that seems likely. So because there are 3 teardrops, my guess is that I don't have 3 letters already in the right place. It's possible, like it could be storm, but it's less likely than either the A or the E being correct. So I am going to attempt a new word with an E at the end, but otherwise 4 completely different letters. And if we still get the blue cross at the end, we'll know that the E is correct and that the blue cross means green. We'll see what happens. All right, so I am going to pick a whole new word with a whole new set of letters that still ends in E. So 4 new letters, not 5. How about, why did I make this hard on myself? Glide. Glide is good. So you see, these 4 letters are completely different. So whatever symbols come up, we'll be able to tell whether they refer to the E or not, because that's the only repeated letter. Okay, so blue cross came up again in the same spot. So the E is definitely in the right place, and I think we have shown that the orange heart likely means yellow. Now, this does not mean that the word has a G, an L, and an A in it in a different place. What it means is there is one of the letters from stare in the 3rd position in the secret word. And there are 2 of the letters from glide in the 1st and 2nd position in the secret word. And it's not the letter that's there right now. The E is definitely there. And it's really useful that we didn't repeat any other letters, because we know now that there are 3 other unique letters in these words, in the secret word. We just have to figure out what they are. So we need to figure out 2 letters from glide that are the 2 first letters of the secret word. I'm thinking D and I makes sense. So I'm going to try that. And then a 3rd letter has to be from stare that isn't A and isn't E. And what makes sense to me here is R. So I'm going to try that. And what comes to mind is dirge, but we know dirge is wrong because there's no G. If I'm picking D and I, there can't also be a G. So I'm going to try, in fact, I can't think of anything else it could be with those letters. I wonder if I should try something else. I could try L-I-T. That might be, oh, you know what that it could be? That looks really good. So what I'm thinking is that the L is actually in the 1st position, and so when the secret word was compared to my guess, they said, yeah, there's an L, but it's in the wrong place. My L is in the 1st spot, your L is in the 2nd spot. This L would be yellow, referring to this one, and then the I, same thing. This I would have been yellow in the secret word, referring to this I here. And then the E is in the correct place. So let's see how I did. And I was right on the 3rd guess. That was really good. Anyway, let's move on to Dr. Hoodle. Dr. Hoodle, we are guessing words from the scripts of the TV series of Doctor Who, which is fun, and it means I get to start with Dalek. This will take less explaining, because it's the same as Wordle, only with Doctor Who words. Oh boy. Well, I'm going to go pound in that case. All new letters. Okay. Not great. The thing about a game like this is there's a much higher possibility of unusual letters if it's like the name of an alien or something, because people tend to like to use Q's and Z's and X's in alien names. If it's just, it could just be a regular word. It was Sonic the other day for the Sonic screwdriver, and I think it was ghost one day as well. So it could just be a normal, regular English word, but it could also not be. Let's see. How about... Oops, I didn't mean to type A. My finger slipped. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Crest looks interesting. Test the E in the middle, and it gives me 4 different letters besides. Okay. So we have 4 of the 5 letters of the word, and we've tried E in a second place, and it isn't there. The only vowels we still have are I and Y, so it could be like I-R-E. Like, I don't think Snire is a word. It might be in Doctor Who, but it might also be that there are 2 E's. I don't know what that would be. Ears? So, what do I do? Could be stern. No, it can't, because E isn't second. Senti? Oh no, R, not T. What am I doing? Cerny. I'm not really sure what to do here. Maybe it ends in like RS or R something? RY? This is difficult. I haven't had this much trouble with them in the previous few that I've done. Oh, see, I wanted this to be quick. That's okay. We like a challenge, or we wouldn't be doing this. I'm afraid to do another test word without placing letters also, but I honestly, when it is something that isn't just a common 5-letter English word, sometimes you just have to gather letters and then guess. So I'm going to try SH. Oh, Shire. Could it be Shire? Oh, has not been said in Doctor Who. That's actually a bit surprising that they never said Shire. I would have expected them to. Okay, well, that's okay. Oh, well, also, Shire doesn't have an N in it. Minor details. It's all fine. It's all fine. What about Rosen? Also not in there. Really? Nobody was ever named Rosen? That's sort of surprising, too, actually. I want to do Sneer, even though those are the 2 places the E can't be, so I probably shouldn't. Sever? There's no N in Sever. Boy, I'm having trouble with this. Siren. No, E is not 4th. At least that was a better guess than the rest of them have been. Wow, what am I doing? Like I say, it could be a name, it could be a planet, it could be an alien race or something. There's so many options. That's what's kind of fun about doing the fandom-oriented ones. But it also makes it much harder, especially if you're not, like, super familiar. Like, if you knew Doctor Who inside and out, like, a name might pop to mind, but I don't. I'm a casual fan. I like it, but I'm not obsessed with it like I am with some other things. I'm not saying I don't get obsessed with things, I'm just not obsessed with Doctor Who. I really feel like E has to be at the end. Oh, I was going to say it could be nurse, except S isn't 4th and there's no U. But other than that, nurse is a great guess. Might be a good guess for placement, though. But if I'm going to do that, I'd rather try new letters at the same time. Okay, I'm really struggling here. I'm going to put some new letters, because I am absolutely stumped. How about... I'm going to try the E second, just to rule that out, or in. Maybe? It's like nothing. I have no idea. Why is this so hard? Why is my brain broken? It's probably a combination of things. Broken brain, hard puzzle. That's super tempting. I'm gonna do it. All right, there's a Y and the E is second. Yes! Okay. I have all of the letters now. How are they arranged? Where does the Y go? It does not go at the end. It's probably not that. Nerisse? Ooh, that works. Nerisse! Wow, see, it's some random thing you just have to get the letters for. Oh, I'm relieved I got it, because I was afraid it would be the first time I didn't get it. Donna and the Runaway Bride. Well, obviously when you kidnapped me, who was it? Who's paying you? Is it Nerisse? Oh my god, she's finally got me back. This has got Nerisse written all over it. I have no idea. But there you go. Got it. Okay, next. Here is xordle, where we solve 2 words on 1 board. I was almost going to skip this, but I really enjoy it, so I didn't. I would like new letters. That is like pretty much always how I start, unless there's something super obvious jumping out at me, but there isn't, so. How about... I thought TR was smart, but I'm not seeing something smart. Because I already know about S, which is kind of surprising. Plant is good. Oh, plant was very good. Okay. All right, I'll take it. So I know the 2 center letters and their vowels. So that calls to me for this. Okay, S is first, so probably a T after it then. I don't really want to try the E in a different spot yet. But there's no... Oh, in fact, if the A is in the word, the E is not. Because we know A and E are in different words. The words never share letters, so stare is completely wrong. It could be... Oh, and it can't be start because the T is not at the end. So I'm kind of feeling that STA is not the way to go. It could be steep. Oh, I'm willing to try that. There it is. Okay. Trust my instincts, except when they don't work, and then don't trust them. If only I knew in advance. T and L. No, A and L are left. Okay. Well, that suggests that I need new letters, doesn't it? Because I cannot make it... Well, maybe it's la la la, except that's 6 letters, so it probably isn't. Is Lodi a word? No. Worth a try. Lomi? Oh, that's a word. Okay, that's not correct, but it is a word. A-L something? A-L-L even? I know L isn't second, so it has to be 4th or 5th. Wait, did we try D yet? Oh, no, we didn't. Okay, AI was right. The rest of it wasn't. But that's good. Oh, there's no L in braid. Oh, so it ends in L. Oh, that's very good. Okay, that's very good to know. What in the world is it? It's like that. Without an R. Or an H. Or an S or a T. A veil? I think that's the only possibility. There's no... They can't put 2 consonants. Oh, it's not. Oh, no. Got 2... Oh, it could be 2 L's. Oh, no, it can't. L cannot be second. I'm not... Oh, quail. I was thinking you couldn't have 3 vowels in a row, but you can. There it is. Wow, that was tricky. Quail and steep. All right, great. And let's finish it up with my favorite game. Right, Wordle Peaks, in which we try to guess a 5-letter word based on the clues it gives us. I'm sensing a theme here. Now, for this one, I'm debating whether to start with yesterday's word because it's a really terrible starting word. But that's what I do. Okay, it wasn't that bad if R is placed. But the Y is terrible. Although earlier in the alphabet than F is very interesting, because that's actually a very small range. So maybe it wasn't such a bad starting word. E-R, this could be anything. Okay, it's lower than R. I wonder if it ends in E. It could be like drape. But I don't necessarily want to try the A yet. That won't give me any information if it isn't A. If it is A, that's great, but I don't know. Drive? Maybe that's better. Okay, it is DR. It is not... Oh, it is not an A there. It's higher than I. Okay. Wow, this is weird. It must end in a... maybe another D? Droid? Almost. Drop... Wait. What is this letter? Oh, Druid. Thought of droid before Druid. I had Doctor Who on my mind. There it is. Druid. All right. I really like that game. You have to think about it in a different way. So it's still 5-letter words, but it's a different way of thinking about them. Right. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you tomorrow.